All right. Well, first of all, welcome to City Hall. I'm San Francisco Mayor London Breed. And you guys are like the best looking group I've ever seen for a swearing in. Ricardo, are these your friends? Well, first of all, it's really exciting to be here today to swear in not only two new commissioners to the San Francisco Arts Commission, but also one of our returning commissioners. Some of you know I got my start kind of in the political world through the arts at the African American Art and Culture Complex. And the important work we did there for the community had everything to do with being able to work with the Arts Commission to provide not only the resources, but also the guidance and understanding of what we as a city-owned cultural facility that served the community could do to make sure that we are meeting the needs of the community and providing that first space, that first opportunity for someone to showcase their art or sell their art and actually make money from it or get in front of a crowd and feel confident and comfortable about their performances. The Arts Commission does so much in San Francisco, and this city is so committed to the arts that time and time again, when asked for resources through our various voter initiatives, there is consistency in support, whether it is the opera, ballet, symphony, and the larger institutions that really have a historic presence in our city, or the smaller institutions like Yerba Buena Center for the Arts and other great, wonderful arts institutions and groups that exist in San Francisco. In some form or fashion, it will touch the Arts Commission. What's so great about San Francisco on top of that is all of a sudden you might see some random performance out in the street and think, where's that coming from? Who coordinated that? And oftentimes, again, that touches the Arts Commission in some way, whether you're seeing it inside a building, you're seeing it outside and being able to smile and enjoy it because it's so amazing, or even when you're looking at it and saying, you know what, that's not my cup of tea, but at least the city's giving artists an opportunity. So I'm really grateful that we have three extraordinary individuals, and I want to thank Ralph Remington, the director of the Arts Commission, for being here, as well as so many of our commissioners who are joining us here today. It's probably one of the most exciting and fun commissions that exist in San Francisco. And so we're glad to have some of our commissioners as well as commissioners of other commissions in the city and county of San Francisco. I will start with Seth because most people, in addition to his work at Walden School, he teaches arts, music, and other things. He is a professional singer and has actually performed with the San Francisco Symphony, which many of you know they won an Academy Award, and I wonder if that has something to do with you, Seth. Maybe he'll show us in singing today, who knows, but his work is not just around arts and arts education for our kids, but he continues to fight to ensure that kids in this city have a decent school board and have just really are meeting the basics and what we need to do to provide kids with a well-rounded education, and we appreciate his advocacy and his work. So I'm really excited to have him here today. Susie is returning. She is an artist and has been able to really build a really great reputation out in the Avenues, Richmond, or whatever neighborhood you want to call it, but she owns her own business, and she's been able to produce and provide various graphic arts related stuff, which is artistic. I don't really understand it completely, but it's art something, and it's something professional, and it has led to some extraordinary work. And really proud that she's a native San Franciscan and continues to grow in the arts community, but also be really a great ambassador on the Arts Commission for Change. And last but not least, the amazing Ricardo. Now, I should swear Ricardo in every day because I don't know if you saw those flowers in front of the mayor's office, but any of you who have attended any of these big galas, these big events, you know what this man is capable of. His mind is brilliant as it relates to creativity and creating a space more so to make people smile, to make them feel good, and to make them really appreciate what they're experiencing. And so, Ricardo, we're so grateful that you decided in 1992 to, leave the world of the Hyatt and Neiman's and all of those kinds of jobs that you had, that you were doing a great job for, to start your own venture and become really the go-to party planner for San Francisco. And I want to thank you personally, because when Tom Horn, Miriam Madroglu, who is our chief of protocol here today, and David Shemin, who's also here, when we coordinated this grand event for the Counselor Corps, people who are here from all over the world, it was probably one of the best events that we ever had and showcased San Francisco in an extraordinary light. So we're grateful to have you here and your talents, which will be used in an incredible way for the Arts Commission. And so the Arts Commission is probably, with the three of you, going to be a lot more fun and interesting, even though the existing commissioners are also fun and interesting. Let me tell you, if you want to be on any commission in this city, the Arts Commission is the place to be. And so now, with that, it is time to swear in our new commissioners. So come on over so everybody can see you. And we're going to have you all, let's see, for our cameras. We're going to have you all maybe stand along here, and then I will stand here. How about that? And then when I point at you, am I blocking anybody just a tad bit? So when I point at you, just make sure you state your name, and then just repeat after me. Are we ready? Crowd, are we ready? All right, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Seth Brenzel. Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter. And during such time as I serve as Commissioner for the Arts Commission of the City and County of San Francisco. Congratulations. So we're going to have you guys say a few words, and Susie, since you're returning, you're up first.
Thank you guys all so much for being here and celebrating with us, celebrating with the San Francisco Arts Commission. It is one of my greatest joys and pleasures to serve as the San Francisco Arts Commissioner, to represent my hometown, my small hometown of San Francisco, and to be an artist advocate in our city, which is so needed in a time where artists are struggling to survive in San Francisco, and the need to make sure our culture stays strong, which is something that San Francisco is famous for, our arts, music, and culture. So thank you so much, Madam Mayor, for being the Arts Mayor of San Francisco. And thank you, everybody, for joining us and celebrating our amazing city. Also, welcome to our new commissioners.
I prepared a few remarks. So I just want to say I'm honored and excited to be joining the San Francisco Arts Commission. Thank you, Mayor Breed, for this appointment. I'm eager to serve the city of San Francisco and its arts communities through the work of the Commission. I so appreciate your entrusting me with this responsibility, and I look forward to collaborating across the city to keep the arts and the city thriving. Thank you to President Collins and my fellow commissioners for the warm welcome you have shown me. Thank you to Director Remington, Treka Lopez-White, Coma Tay, and everyone on the Arts Commission staff who are helping me learn my role and orienting me to the great work of the Arts Commission. Thank you, Tyra Fennell, for shepherding me through the appointment process. And thank you, Deborah Walker, my predecessor on the Arts Commission, for your support. Thank you to my friends and colleagues and family who are here with me today, and to everyone who is supporting me from afar. I am grateful for everyone's support, most especially that of my daughter, Cora, and my husband, Malcolm, whom I married for the first time just across the way 19 years ago tomorrow during the historic Weekend of Love in 2004. Happy almost anniversary. "40 years ago, I began taking piano lessons and music classes at the San Francisco Conservatory of Music on 19th and Ortega, my mom and my dad driving me from Sacramento each Saturday morning until I went off to college. In 1995, I auditioned for Maestro Vance George, then director of the San Francisco Symphony Chorus, and I've been singing tenor there ever since. And since 1994, I've worked in music education at the Walden School, serving as executive director for the last 20 years. I look forward to bringing these experiences as a performing artist and as an arts educator to my work as a commissioner, along with my experiences working with many nonprofit committees and boards. I'm almost done. I wish to close with a final thought that captures the deep love I have for our city. During our second wedding, which took place in 2006 in the Green Room in the War Memorial Building, our officiant, Noam Cook, who's here with me today, read a brief quotation from an inscription in the City Hall Rotunda directly above us. It reads, "O glorious city of our hearts that has been tried and not found wanting, go thou with like spirit to make the future thine." Thank you very much.
How am I going to beat that? What can I say to that? He said pretty much everything, and I don't even remember all the commissioners' names. But it's such an honor to be with this mayor, and we have to make our city the best city in the world. I used to say the country, but now it's the world, because we are. And everyone that's here today came to support me in their own way, and I picked you because I really need you to help me make this city better than it's ever been. And I really, really mean that. I look at every street and I think how beautiful our city is. And we're gonna get to that point. It's just gonna take a little struggle. But it's from my heart, and I'm so honored to be with this mayor, and her team have opened up their arms to me, and that's all I could say. Thanks.
Doesn't that just make you feel good? You know, yesterday was Valentine's Day, and City Hall was packed with so many couples who came here to get married. And today it's packed with all of you and supporting our new and returning commissioners. So I thank you for bringing a little light to City Hall today. It's great to have you here. For anything other than just the events, this is your City Hall, and I look forward to the future of all the great things we're going to be able to continue to do, not just here in City Hall, but throughout San Francisco. We have a lot of exciting activities that are going to occur, and we're going to need each and every one of you, and we're going to need our commissioners. So I'm looking forward to a new day in San Francisco. People have tried and failed when they have tried to write us off, and we continue to say, write in pencil, because you're going to have to erase a lot of the things you said, especially especially knowing what we are capable of. We're capable of great things. And these three new commissioners are an example of something great that has happened and will continue to happen for the future of our city. We appreciate you being here. Now, what we're going to do is sign the paperwork. We're going to take a few pictures, and then we're going to just enjoy this time. Thank you all so much for being here, and thank you all so much for what you do to support and serve the city and county of San Francisco.
Could the arts commissioners get ready? Arts commissioners?